want you to get through the first part, normal parts of the game first. But I'm starting off right when you pick up Mia, because I just want to start this guide. I don't want to make like the full game. I might.
Someplace safe.
I don't like to make videos. I'm not that type of person.
Baby, you've been gone 3 years.
3 years? Has it really been 3 years?
So basically, what I'm gonna show you the definitive guide. This is not definitive. This is basically I just want to get a lot of people as quickly as possible through this game. Now I have this. You can check these settings. I don't care. This is just what I have because I used to be a guy who had like max settings all the time, but
What is this place?
I soon came to realize when I got the PS5 that that was just not the best choice. And I started to think, how could I ever play like that? Max sensitivity on console is not really good. Now, you can't actually bypass this. There's an invisible wall, like, right next to her. She has a huge ego. You can't pass her ego wall. You can clearly see that I'm trying. Ethan is struggling to walk. He's like disabled.
Message you sent.
Not me. That wasn't me.
But you did.
I didn't.
Okay.
Stop talking to the pipe, Mia. Okay, no one's there.
I'm telling you everything that I know.
Her eyes look perpendicular to your like camera location. It's weird. Yeah, you can't pass her no matter what. So too bad, so sad.
Leah, are you sure you know where you're going?
Family used to bring me food through here. I remember.
Too bad, so sad, bro. Like you can't get past this part. Now this part is easy. Now nothing will happen. There's no jump scares. It's very simple. Now, if you're wondering why this little kid talking, okay, he literally doesn't know anything about this game. First of all, you're right.
There.
About the first part.
There.
But everything else, no. You're wrong.
This is it.
Others would agree. I sound like a toddler. Now, what you want to do is you want to immediately just, you know, just...
I'm sure of it.
As soon as she sits down, you want to just, like...
It's not here. It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone! Now, I wouldn't recommend looking at anything in this game. If you want to get through the game as fast as possible, don't look at anything. And if on your second playthrough, I recommend actually looking at... Look at the doll for a second, you know. And that'll happen. And then you'll hear the 144p resolution audio. You can literally hear the pixels. In Resident Evil 8, the intro is even worse. And then you hear the knocking, it's like... And then you get like a jump scare thing, kind of thing. It's weird. I'm actually gonna change this up, ramp this up to 6. I know, right? That's crazy, but... whoa, this is super unstable. What is going on? Like vertical, like diagonally? It's horrible. Wait, what? Whoa, bud. Oh, I put that, oh, that's why. I keep that to weak, okay? It's bad. Actually, I recommend putting it on, like, none. Camera acceleration makes it so that, like, the longer you spin, the faster you go, but, you know, if you want more precise angles and stuff like that, well, there's a fun little thing you can do. Ethan will just love to play his voice lines here, if you just keep doing that. Now, what we're gonna do here is that if you want to auto... there's a little jump scare here. I turned off the music because I don't like music, honestly. It's just so loud and obnoxious. I call it realistic mode. And then you just want to spam like L1. Yeah, just spam R1. Actually, don't spam it, just hold it. That's all you need to do. As far as on console I'm aware, just hold it. Now you don't need to heal. Just stand here, and then just keep holding R2. And then when she's like staggering, yeah, when it does this part right here, just hold it. As far as I know, on mouse, I think you need to keep spamming it. Now, don't heal. It's a waste of time, effort, money, social credit,
Hear her?
and everything.
I can feel her clawing her way back inside.
Now, we're gonna look at these nice paintings, because Mia has personal daddy issues.
Leave me alone!
Metaphorically and literally.
I deserve this.
Fuck are you, Mia?
Now, what you wanna do is you just wanna, you know, just like look around. Hey, look at this door. Hey, look at my hand on the door. On that door specifically. And then you kind of just wanna walk over her body. You wanna like teabag her a little bit. And then this animation plays. So just look forward so that you know when the animation plays. Now this is gonna take a long time, but usually it's just like, you know. And then as soon, okay, let me just grab this real quick. But as soon as you do this, you're gonna be like, no. She gets mad if you teabag like that. Look, she got mad. Now that there's a way to make it happen faster, but for some reason they won't immediately look right. There should be an axe pickup thing. A guide to this fight is you just block and then you just go behind her and then just keep stabbing behind her. She doesn't have an opportunity to grab you. And then immediately ends the fight. Now I'm doing this on easy mode to represent how easy it is. And I will be using infinite ammo. And the way to get that, which I wouldn't recommend doing this at the start of the game if you're just playing this game, is to beat it. The only way you can get infinite ammo is to beat this game on Madhouse mode, which you get from beating it normally. But if you buy any of the in-game, you know, things, yeah, like if you buy like one of the coins, if you buy the universal coin or any of the other coins for like 49 cents, you can like, I think they're like 30 cents or something, I don't know. If the PlayStation Store is around somewhere, that's how much they cost. Anyway. So that's that. You don't have an axe anymore though. That's kinda sad. But now that you have the bolt cutters, what you wanna do is, so this is a guide. Anytime that you have if you're like running through a hall or something and there's like enemies right behind you, and this game, when you open your inventory or literally do anything besides like pause the game, it's in real time. So I pause the game, not in real time. Literally anything this menu, it's in real time. There's nothing that really freezes the game besides pausing the game. Played this game so many times, like over 100, like, and that's not like a guess or an estimate or like a metaphor or exaggeration. It's not. It's an accurate count. I've played this game so many times. I have all the Mr. Everywheres. I've used all the steroids, the stabilizers, the healing items, the item boxes, files, antique coins, every single thing in the book I've done. And I'm not bragging here, but I'm just trying to show you that I am a slightly reliable source. This, of course, won't get, like, this will get, like, one view, and someone will obviously click off when they see it, but yes, I recommend as soon as you're about to select something, keep the cursor hovering over it. So as soon as I interact with something, also there's a way to get the antique coin here. Okay, so what you want to do, this is easy. This is my guide. You literally, okay, I'm gonna have to show you right now. I probably should have called this the beginner's guide, but what you want to do is you want to just go ahead and grab the Delirect. Anyway, you want to grab the Delirect. I'm calling it that. Anyway, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. I'm not trying to make it like, oh, you have to like input this Absurd timer or something, I don't know. It's an example. You wanna... So, I don't recommend watching the whole thing, because I think that's not how this works. You don't actually have to play through the whole thing. Now, here's the thing. You don't actually have to watch these tapes. But I recommend it if you're playing this game for the first time, because what you can do is you can literally stop the video. Now, to open that case, if you want all the antique coins, is go backwards and look immediately on the ground, and you should see a lockpick. Now, I want to try this because I haven't actually done this. If I stop the video and get the... Oh, and I messed up. So, it doesn't transfer. I messed up. Okay, I'll show you what happened. I'm sorry, this is adding so much time, so much useless information. This is like blah 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 for you. And this is inconveniencing you, and I'm sorry. I'm just not like a really good video guy. Anyway, you look down, you grab the lockpick, and now in the demo of this game, I was watching. I watched like a couple videos on this. There's like a ghost lady that you could find. There's a ghost lady in the window somewhere.
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first. Then we should...
Now Andre's face actually looks super ugly.
Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy? Stat. Are we rolling? All right, let's go. Get out of the way. It's loud. After you. So, why are we in hell this time?
Okay, so what you want to do is when you enter the house,
What's the prep? Shitty house,
Boob
spooky
sounds.
Ooh, is it haunted?
Ooh, is it haunted? So what you want to do is you'll see it, it's still locked, and you unlock it. Now, not aware of this immediate. Now, there's a picture here, a little girl, and it's torn, lore, blah, blah, blah. You're not too focused on that. At least if you're me. Now, as soon as the tape finishes, I don't know if it has to finish, but I'm gonna try this first time, but I'll tell you exactly what happens. Basically, you just changed the past, and it's no longer locked. And I did it! It actually works. You can, if you don't want to waste too much time, I'm not saying it wastes time, but what I'm trying to say here is that, like, it's informational, and it gives you lore and backstory and insight on things, and it's extremely useful. And as I was saying, we're going back to... Let's go back to the selecting thing. You're in a situation, right? There's enemies right behind you. There's enemies, and you're like, oh god, oh god, oh god. You're already hovering over it. All you need to do is press X. Don't go forward because you forgot to stop running the exact moment. The exact moment you selected it. You have to time it right, kind of. Don't worry, nothing will happen. She literally just despawns. She doesn't go anywhere. It's a set part of the game. And you grab it and you get the fuse. Now, be warned, there's a jump scare right here.
It's okay. It's okay, it's me.
And this is an iconic moment. This is basically where all of the stuff comes from. We'll see in a moment.
I've done that. It fucking hurts.
Ow! Now we're gonna put that down to 0 because nobody likes hearing those sounds. Now, doing this does nothing. So you either hold R2 or hold right mouse click. I don't know. Left mouse click, there you go. I recommend just holding it, but it does nothing, so you just sit here. If you want to make it more cinematic, just hold it so that I'm Now, Resident Evil 8, this isn't spoiling anything, don't worry. This isn't a shock. This is, if you really don't want anything, like, not a single peep about the game spoiled, skip, like, 50 seconds, because I'm going to talk about this for, like, 20, just to make sure, but basically, Ethan's hand gets cut off again. There. Now, okay, now this part is challenging. Now I'm gonna wait here just in case it's like 50 seconds. I'm waiting for those who actually skipped 50 seconds, or 30 seconds, or 20 seconds, whatever. Or 10 seconds even. I'm waiting in case someone skips, someone skips, someone skips, someone skips, someone skips. Okay, I'll just say stop here, stop here, stop here, stop here, stop here, stop here. Okay. Now, if you skipped enough or whatever, whoever's watching, thank you, whoever watched this fully to get the definitive guide. What you want to do, I watched some other videos on this, so I don't take 100% credit for these kind of, strategies, but this is a hard part of you right here. Okay, now I'm sorry for whoever watched this, but I will return tomorrow. It's just that I had a little problem. It's already 10 p.m. and I'm not feeling that much ready to play. You know? So, here's what I'll do. I need to change something on my TV. There you go. How do I turn off my TV? What? How do I turn it off? Okay. I love it. It's just so quiet. So peaceful and quiet. Actually, let's put it down to 1 because I'm not feeling that much right now. 3D audio. We can turn it on and off, but no, let's not do that. Let's turn on subtitles. So basically what happens is, don't go all the way up the ladder, because this is a mini boss fight. And what I recommend is she comes down, Mia, your wife. I'm gonna explain this really quick, and if this doesn't help you, tomorrow I will show you. But what happens is she comes down the ladder, and okay, there's actually ammo scattered across this room and this room. So I recommend you get it. There's somewhere there, somewhere here. Just get it all wherever it's at. Just look all around the rooms. But basically, she comes down. What she's gonna do her lunge attack. So she's gonna run, and you can't do anything to stop her unless you have like extremely good aim. Unlike me, I have the worst aim. And you shoot her in the head, she's like, BAM! So you shoot her in the head. Now this reload animation takes roughly about 5 to 6 seconds. So it takes a long time. And but now you shoot her at 1, 2, 3. Let's say that. You shoot her 3 times. And you close the door. And then what happens is that she cuts down the door. That takes like 1 second. And you can actually see her in between the broken boards of the door. You can see, and you have to shoot her in those little small spots. Now, they're not super small or anything. There's like a line, giant line that she cuts through, and then the door falls down unrealistically. But what you want to do is basically, she does that, and then you shoot her 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then she lunges at you again, and then you hit her with this. And what happens here is that she actually can't come in this way, so she goes so instead of coming in through here, she goes all the way back around, and then she goes through this wall right here, and then you shoot her, and this is usually where she dies for me. But if you have that aim like me, she just breaks that door, and now you can play Ring Around the Rosie. This obviously isn't efficient. The last door you have to stun her, because it takes like 3-4 seconds, because as soon as she cuts down the door, she doesn't immediately lunge at you or anything. So you have roughly a long time. So it takes like 3 seconds. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. How good you are with aiming. Bah, 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 bah. And she's down. And basically you just wanna run around, and then there'll be a cinematic that plays, and from there I'll show you what to do. But for now, this has been Red, the Dead Red Guy, signing off. This isn't my intro or my outro. That's just something I took. So, goodbye for now. I'll see you guys in the next one.